Okay, before I show you the video of Eastport, I want to show you how I got there and the route that I took with the bike to get to Eastport. Uh, this is Mars Bend Trail, and this one is the roundabout, and this is the entrance for the village of Well Point. So the only thing you have to do is follow Mars Bend. Of course, with the bike, you're going to be on the golf cart pathway that is next to it is going parallel with Mars Bend. Once you come all the way down here, it's going to be the roundabout. This is for a car. If you're driving a car, you have to make a left turn over here to go to Central Parkway, and somewhere here is the entrance for Eastport. It's very simple. Mars Bend Trail, past Well Point entrance, all the way down. You're going to see the fire station on your right, the roundabout, make a left turn, and over here is the entrance. There's a big light over here. You make a left turn, you are in Eastport. The way I did it with the bike route and the golf cart route, it goes next to it, parallel to Mars Bend. You come all the way down. The only thing is difference is once you come to the roundabout, there is a little tunnel. It goes down here, and you're making a right, and you go across the tunnel, and it brings you on the other side of the parkway. You're going to be on the opposite side of Eastport. Just follow the golf cart pathway all the way. You're going to see the entrance for Eastport, but you won't be able to go through here with a golf cart. So you have to keep going here. And there is going to be somewhere here is going to be a tunnel that you got to go down, make a left and another left. So it will bring you up to the other side. So you come down here and then you end up in the entrance of Eastport. So after I do my go around and explore the new area in Eastport, I prefer to go back in a different way. I'm not going to go back the same way I came. So there is there is a couple of roads actually here, but one of them this is the parking lot of Eastport, and over here is Olympia Center. You're going to see all the stadiums, pickleball and tennis and softball and soccer, and everything is over here. So over here, there's a small road called Pearl Place. This road is very convenient. That's how I'm going to come back. So once I explore Eastport, I go in the back. This is in the parking lot. In the end, actually, of Eastport, on the one side of Eastport, you're going to see Pearl Place Road. If you take this road all the way to Corbin Trail, this is convenient. This road is convenient because you can make a left turn. The other roads, if you take them to come out over here, there is no left turn. You have to make a right turn and turn around and U-turn and so on. But this one is very convenient. That's what I'm going to do with the bike. You're going to see me on the bike. I'm going to come to Pearl Place, make a left on Corbin Trail, take Corbin Trail, go all the way up. Sorry about my drawing, to McNeil Drive, and then there's a lot of ways to get home. If you live on this side, you can take McNeil Drive that way. If you live straight up, you keep going on Corbin Trail. Corbin Trail actually comes and ends up again in Mars Bend Trail. But with the bike, I took McNeil Drive and I went back to where I started. So this is going to be my route. I'm probably going to put the map of where I am at some points, so I can give you an idea how to navigate the new area in Eastport. Okay, here we go.